Hi there, welcome to roaringlearner.com, and I'm the lead tutor Parth Tagriwala at roaringlearner.com, and I'm just going to be delivering this presentation to explain to you guys what we think is the best way to revise for your maths GCSE and A-level. And we're going to try and share our years and years of experience and give you the top tips required to achieve that A star and grade 9. So without further ado, well, what is Maths GCSE? What are the key takeaways from Maths GCSE? Well, Maths GCSE is a really important compulsory GCSE, and passing is an essential requirement for all students. And most universities require Maths GCSE for higher education courses, making it incredibly important for students to achieve the best possible grade. Maths GCSE age remains quite low in the general population, and as the UK is struggling with a incompetency in math, and math skills are really lacking in the public and the private sector. Therefore, a maths GCSE will really help students shine from the crowd when it comes to applying for employment opportunities and higher education opportunities. However, deprived and unfortunate pupils are really facing the brunt of poor teaching and having the lowest math age in the general population, making it incredibly difficult for them to succeed in employment and higher education opportunities. So how can Math GCSE students prepare? Math GCSE students, we recommend firstly complete the core competencies. What we mean by core competencies are basic number skills like multiplication, addition, subtraction. It is incredibly common to see many public school students who struggle with basic addition, basic division, and basic subtraction. Particularly arithmetics are a very under sort of served area, and we at roaringlearner.com believe it's important to give students basic education first before moving them on to more tricky skills. This relieves frustration, this makes the students more confident, and it's best achieved via practice. Math GCSE requires a lot of practice, and we believe in giving students many questions to do during class, giving tips and giving good methods which they can use over and over again to get the correct answer until they become confident. And then we move them on to basic algebraic skills. Algebra plays a really important role in the new curriculum. Algebra helps you design equations and form equations which then can be used to solve very complex word problems. Basic algebraic skills involve forming an equation, using simultaneous equations, or just basic factorization and basic rearranging like terms. Once these skills are mastered by students, we aim to teach them higher level algebraic skills, and such as 3D Pythagoras, such as algebraic fractions. These skills are grade 7 to grade 9 skills, and they are what come towards the end of the exam and help students get that final push, get that final grade that they really want. And lastly, most importantly, once students have completed all the syllabus, we teach exam practice. Exam questions are a different sort of league of their own. They require many different skills to be utilized at the same time. They are not something to be taken lightly. And a lot of students struggle with time management, they struggle with linking concepts together and using the skills in tandem to generate a result. However, all throughout this process, we recommend students do problem-solving questions, as the new Maths GCSE really takes into account problem-solving skills as much as it takes into account the students' competencies across various topics. Now, let's move on to some A-level maths and give some tips to the A-level maths students watching this. So A-level maths is, as you probably are already aware, a very big requirement for higher education courses from medicine to engineering. It is one of the most wanted A-levels by higher education institutes. It's also voted as one of the hardest A-levels, and that's partly due to the second year content being incredibly dense, incredibly algebraic, and being concepts which students might not have ever encountered, such as statistics and mechanics, which students often struggle with and report anxiety about. AS level is significantly easy, and we've noticed that students can pick up skills quite quickly until they reach the statistics and mechanics side. A level is significantly harder, particularly the differentiation, integration, and also the general probabilities, theories, and mechanical theories, such as force, such as using vectors with forces. They can be incredibly difficult. So what do we recommend? How to get that A star? We recommend students learn the theories first. They learn when to use what concept, and this is best done by following examples. Then guided practice with our tutors often really seals the deal. Tutors often prompt students on keywords used in questions, on how to approach a question, and give templates which students can follow. And then it's time for them to independently practice, learn the ropes by themselves, make a few mistakes. That's what maths is about, and that's what makes maths fun. And lastly, exam practice is essential to achieve the higher grades. So, for example, if a student would like to learn kinematics or force, we recommend they understand the Newton theories. So what's the first law, the second law, the third law? And then they using practical examples to learn these theories is the best way. Then we recommend they draw force diagrams. They learn how to apply and draw these force diagrams in situations which are often presented in problems, and learn how to use F equals ma through examples. We then give students a chance to complete practice exercises in class and guide them through the whole process. From how do I read the question? What's important in the question? What values should I write down? What formulas should I use for what question? And then being able to apply this in combination with a variety of exam settings is what we like to teach in class. So often in exam settings, we will not just see force questions come up, but we'll see force coming up with kinematics, such as SUVAT equations, as well as sometimes even components during A level. So topics often come in conjunction, and we aim to address that by guiding our students through exam practice. Independent practice is also embedded within the curriculum, with students often being given worksheets. Worksheets are a great way. There are a lot of online free resources as well if you wish. So that's it from us here at Roaring Learner. And we'd love for you to subscribe to our subscription service, group tuition service, or one-to-one tuition service to quench your knowledge, your thirst for knowledge. So that's it from Roaring Learner. We have a big thirst for knowledge. Thank you for listening.